Ahoy YouTube, you're watching the Brandon Show, TBS, TYT Gaming, or the Brandon Show. And the voice of the speech of the speechless, and the shirt of the shirtless. I'm not sure if I use that one. If I have, it doesn't matter because I'm on a roll. Deep breath. Everyone, you're looking at Grand Theft Auto 4 gameplay. Game came out in 2008. May have come out in 2009 on the PC, I'm not necessarily sure, but that was a disaster. I don't know why Rockstar couldn't get their act together with the PC. But anyway, I'm not going to talk too much about the gameplay. I know, shocking, Brandon, when you ever talk about the gameplay? It's Mortal Kombat, hand-to-hand gameplay in Grand Theft Auto. What can you expect? I actually like, this is a little side note, I actually like the hand-to-hand combat system they used. At least they're switching it up a little bit. I thought it was creative, the physics, the engine, everything about the Grand Theft Auto 4 has a certain amount of polish. But that's not the bulk of this commentary. This commentary is going to be twofold. Why didn't I think Grand Theft Auto 4 was fun? And the second, how can we make Grand Theft Auto 5 better? By the way, if you think Grand Theft Auto 4 was fun, please put it in the comments. I really love reading about people who enjoy Grand Theft Auto 4. I just think I love hearing them talk about the storyline because I wish I could enjoy it as much as them. I think John Oterola really liked that, but anyway. Let me just tell you why I didn't enjoy Grand Theft Auto 4 so we can, have a little discussion here. Grand Theft Auto 4 to me was a game that was, and if you watch the other video, you probably heard this one already. It's a very polished game. It felt like Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, and San Andreas, those were the testing grounds for Grand Theft Auto 4, which would be released on the next console. So, Vice City, San Andreas 3, those were released on the PS2 and Xbox. Grand Theft Auto 4 was released on the 360 and the PS3. So, Rockstar, I believe, overcompensated by putting too much polish in the game. The graphics look good, the engine's perfect, the Euphoria engine, no two animations are the same, things like that. I thoroughly enjoyed the engine of it. I enjoyed the game design aspect of it. I thought it was well crafted, but for some reason, I wasn't personally engaged in the story. I don't know why. I really enjoy Grand Theft Auto stories, and a lot of people say, Grand Theft Auto? That's a game for 12-year-olds. It doesn't have any depth to it. I'd rather play games like Portal and stuff. I don't care. Play whatever you guys want. But I really personally enjoyed the story of Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I related probably because I know what that environment is like. By the way, look at this right now. How do I get out of this like that? It's aspects like that in Grand Theft Auto that you gotta love. But anyway, I really enjoy the story of San Andreas. I could relate to it, the inner city, urban environment. Vice City, not so much. It was the 80s, outside my era. I'm not a Florida guy. I live in Toronto. We have snow every day. We live in igloos. I love us Canadians. But yeah, back. I enjoyed the gameplay. I enjoyed the story. Now, the story, I think, in Grand Theft Auto 4 was very serious. They were trying to tell a really well-written story, and to an extent, it was a really well-written story, but I didn't personally enjoy it. I like the whole idea of the American dream, all that stuff. I talk about the American dream all the time. In private, in public, I talk about this all the time. But I didn't enjoy the aspect of Roman or Nico or anything here. I didn't feel connected. Maybe that's a flaw in me, or that's just the flaw in the story. But to me, I enjoyed Carl Johnson or Tommy Vercetti or even Fido. Well, I'm not sure if I enjoyed Fido more than Nico, but you get my point about the other two. The second point I want to talk about is the zaniness and wackiness in Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, and San Andreas. I felt like everything about that game was meant to make you laugh and have you enjoy yourself. In Grand Theft Auto 4, I felt like I was playing a serious title. Like, it didn't feel like a Grand Theft Auto to me. It didn't have the tanks, it didn't have the jetpacks, it didn't have, buying property, it didn't have the RPG elements that I actually did enjoy. Not many people did. I enjoyed it personally. I enjoyed, weight loss, weight gain, buying property. I enjoy that stuff. I don't know. I'm an RPG gamer. But Grand Theft Auto 4 felt like we've gotten all this criticism from the media. Let's do the best Grand Theft Auto game we can. And not a Grand Theft Auto, I should say, rephrase. Not the best Grand Theft Auto game we can, but the best video game we can. And that's where I think it became downfall. In that process, they went from the best video game they could, which I said earlier, to the best story, best well crafted. I want that experience of, I know I'm playing a video game, and I want to enjoy myself with crazy rockets, all that stuff. Which rockets are in the game, granted, but I mean like tanks, all that stuff. I want the crazy zany characters like Brucey or Bruce in Grand Theft Auto 4. I want more characters like him. I want more Rosenbergs. I want more Big Smokes. I want those crazy characters that we all play and play. We all enjoy. We love hearing the voice acting and the just the overall backstory and the inside references. Anyway, those are my issues with Grand Theft Auto 4, and a lot of them, if you just fix that, I would enjoy Grand Theft Auto 5 immensely. Put in the comments, does Grand Theft Auto 5, what does it have to do with success to you? And was Grand Theft Auto 4, fun for you? I want to know. Like the video, guys. As always, love you.